1.
So, how did you get on at the safari park?
Well, there's such a lot to see. The only thing was, we'd told our little 4-year-old we were going on a VIP tour, which included feeding the tigers and getting up close to her favourite animals.
Ooh.
The thing is, the bit about not for the under fives was only in the small print at the bottom of the brochure. I wish they'd make it more obvious. But you can drive through the park anyway and get unbelievably close to animals like wolves and rhinos.
Isn't that a bit dangerous?
Well, you can't go round on motorbikes or in soft-top cars. Nobody's allowed to get out of their cars either. And rangers patrol all the time, so they're on hand if there's trouble.
Sounds amazing.
It was.
2.
Hi, Emma. Sorry for the delay in getting back to you, but I've only just got your message. Of course I understand about the change of plan. If your grandparents have decided to come that day, there's no way you should go out and leave them. Changing it to Sunday might be a problem for Andy because he usually plays football then. I'm just off to the gym, so can I leave it to you to contact Andy to tell him of the possible new arrangements? Thanks, Emma. Speak to you later.
3.
Well, your photo is on the front of all the papers these days. How are you enjoying fame?
Well, that's not an easy question to answer. Most of the time I love it. I'm often stopped in the street these days, which can be tricky when you're rushing to get somewhere. I sometimes have to ignore people then, and that must be frustrating for them. But it's always for a good reason. I do value my privacy and that of my friends. Photos taken secretly when I'm out with them are just not on. Ask me to pose when I'm by myself, and I'll normally say yes, provided I haven't just fallen out of bed, that is.
4.
So, Doctor, can you tell us what's worrying you at the moment?
Well, as you probably know, this is the busiest time of the year for family doctors. Everyone seems to have coughs and colds, so our surgeries get booked up very quickly. We offer telephone appointments as well, so you can discuss things with your doctor from the comfort of your home. Even so, some people understandably prefer to have a face-to-face consultation. We're experiencing a high number of missed appointments at present. It's important that patients attend their appointments or cancel in good time so that their appointment can be given to another patient.
5.
Hi, Claire. I'm afraid I can't make it to the disco tomorrow night. I've got football practice.
I thought that had been cancelled.
Well, they said a few days ago that the pitch was unplayable after the bad weather, but according to the notice board, it's back on.
Oh.
They're choosing the team for the big match next month, so it's not one to miss.
Fine. I'll find someone else to go with then.
6.
As a result of the recent heavy rainfall, there are flood warnings in operation for 3 rivers in this region. 3 villages have been completely cut off. Luckily, their inhabitants heeded early warnings and moved to the various rescue centres which have been set up nearby. There are no casualties. Surface water on the roads has caused major problems, and there have been a number of breakdowns. Police are warning motorists to postpone journeys where possible or to prepare for significant delays.
7.
Hi, Jessica. I'm just calling to remind you about the party on Saturday. I've got a favour to ask as well. Would you send me the details of the website you showed me the other day? The one advertising flights in an air balloon. I thought perhaps we could all contribute and arrange a birthday treat for Sarah. Don't breathe a word about all this if you see her, though, because it's supposed to be a surprise.
8.
You've been writing for a long time, but only just had a book published. How did that happen?
It was luck, really. My book sales were so slow I was sure my publisher regretted taking me on. But I kept on with my usual schedule. I keep to a strict timetable every day. And then I got lucky. A TV director wandered into a charity shop, saw my book lying there looking very lonely, and started reading it. He was stuck for ideas for a new children's TV drama and thought my story could be adapted to fit the requirements exactly. And that was it.